Hello, everybody. We're back with another great podcast. So we're going to be talking about a couple very important things. So make sure to stick in the podcast to find out. Like, comment, subscribe based off of your opinions and our opinions on this podcast.
And comment your opinions as well, so we can talk on them.
Yeah, like your opinions. We're going to be talking about Nikocado avocado. Very important topic. Did he lose the 250 pounds?
Did he?
Naturally? Did he pre-record his videos? What is going on there? I can tell you, I know for a fact what he didn't do. I don't know what he did do, but I know what he didn't do. We're going to talk about the Costco guys. They've been getting a little bit of flack. Big Justice might be being a little bit mistreated. We'll talk more about who the hell Big Justice even is.
So by the Rizzler, we'll talk about all the guys.
Yeah, we'll talk about Jay Kinda Funny.
AJ, you know, everyone.
Yeah, everybody. But next we got Dr. Disrespect as well. Dr. Disrespect came back. He made a return. Is he cleared? Did he clear the allegations? Did he beat the pedophilia allegations?
We'll talk about that.
Did he just become more of a creep?
Did he?
And then we've got to finally talk about Call of Duty Black Ops 6. And it's been amazing. It's been amazing so far.
Banger, guys. 4 years worth
beautiful.
it. Worth it.
It's beautiful. But a lot of people hate the movement. That's one thing that I have seen. A lot of people are hating on it.
Movement's so goated. But we'll talk about that later.
I like the movement, but we'll talk about that. I'll play devil's advocate here as well. I can tell you, I'll tell you what people don't like and what we do like.
Well, I can't wait to hear that, Brody. But
True.
it's time to talk about Nikocado avocado.
It is.
Is it Ozempic? Let's talk about it. Is it Ozempic? Did he actually take a break for 2 years? Was it 2 years if he did take a break? Or was it 6 months, maybe less? Because, have you heard about the Oompaville?
That's, yeah. Well, I made a full TikTok about it. We were talking about this before. Basically, Nikocado avocado is either taking Ozempic heavily, getting fat loss surgery, or a little bit of both. I know for a fact that he's at least gotten skin removal surgery, which is very misleading to the general public. There's a couple reasons. So, first things first, he said he pre-recorded 2 years of footage. Mm-hmm. Well, then why did we see you 6 months ago with Oompaville?
Was it 6 months ago? Or was it a little bit more?
It was 6 months ago. It was March.
Okay.
So almost exactly 6 months ago.
I'm
pretty sure it was March 13th.
If he's telling the truth, that means Oompaville was in on it.
That would mean that
Oompaville waited a year and a half to release the video.
And on top of that, Oompaville is a commentary YouTuber. That would ruin some of his credibility to a large audience. So it doesn't make sense that he wouldn't squeal about that. Oompaville is a big prankster, maybe a little bit of a prankster. He would keep something secret like this to make a joke or something, but I don't think that he'd be in on it for 2 years.
Okay, what I want to ask is what is the social experiment? Because he said this was all part of a social experiment. Now we're ants watching him, but then he'll say the content's worth watching and it's interesting.
I don't think it was.
What is he talking about? Is he just insane? I think that's worth.
He was wearing a panda hat, talking slow and maniacally like a freaking Redditor. He thought
he was a villain, bro.
Tipping his top hat or something? I don't really understand.
It was strange. It was
extremely strange, and I don't know why he had the panda thing on.
I watched for 2 minutes waiting for that panda hat to drop.
Literally,
he just never did.
I watched the whole 25-minute excruciating video.
It's not a good
just
video.
To show you guys that he is absolutely lying to you. Nikocado avocado did not lose the weight in 2 years. There's absolutely no shot in my mind right now. But did he lose the weight? Obviously. I hate to see this one theory that is penetrating all parts of online is that, oh, well, this is from before. That's the stupidest idea ever. He did the apples dance. The one that's I think the apples fall rotten right to the core. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
It's a TikTok dance that was popular a month ago. He did it. He did it recently. How could he pre-record that? How could he guess that dance perfectly? You can't really guess that.
How recently are we talking?
It's just a month ago that this dance became popular.
But he can't lose. You couldn't lose that weight in a month, no matter what you're on, bro.
No, you couldn't lose that weight in a month. But I think he lost it in 6 months. Like I said, March.
Yeah, I can see that happening too. We'll have to wait till more info comes out because we really don't know. Honestly, there's literally no way of us knowing until some more info comes out. I want Oompaville to comment. That's what I want.
I want Oompaville to comment, but Oompaville takes a week
to
make commentary videos, low-key. I just think of that dog that's going like this. You know what I'm talking about? The dog that's jattering its teeth.
I've seen. There's a lot of memes with this song, isn't there?
Yeah, Space Pirates. Let me pull this up.
Yo, guys, little sidebar here.
Space Pirates meme. Oh, Castle Crashers. Hold up. Meme. Dog. Dude, I'm not gonna be able to find it, I don't think. Yeah, I don't know. It's the dog that's like chattering his teeth. I can't find it. This is unfortunate.
I know what you're talking about. Oh.
Yeah, it's like the dog is like. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. But it's. Yeah, no, this song is probably one of the oats. Is what I'd say.
Of all times.
Yeah.
It is definitely one of the songs of all time.
It is for sure.
And
dude, Castle Crush is such a good game.
It is a really good game. They got a big update recently. We didn't really talk about it on any of our other podcasts.
I don't think
worth
so.
Talking about it.
Maybe we grind it.
It's worth. Dude, we've been on the other channel. We've been talking about doing a little Castle Crashers grind. Would you guys like to see that?
Yeah,
I feel like that'd be kind of
Castle
fire.
Crashers stream.
Dude, just finish the
That'd be
game in
super
one
down.
night. We like bring everyone in here. We get like Jersey, popular background character Jersey.
Yeah, popular background character with no chair right
We
now.
get like one other person, and we just stay up late and grind.
Ham on it.
Grind.
Yeah,
The
for
big
real.
update of
Oops.
Oh,
I
I
accidentally
skipped
skipped it. Great. Great. Yeah, but dude, Castle Crashers is so fun. I probably can't make a video out of it. I feel like nobody would really watch
Maybe
it
stream
now.
it.
But to stream, bro, this might be A1 content here.
Dude, speaking of Nikocado Avocado, he has a lot of funny clips. There's talking about clips. There's a lot of funny clips of Nikocado Avocado.
I feel like he invented
Like,
clip farming, bro.
Do you know? Yeah, Loki, bro. Do you know that like those faces he used to make?
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know.
You don't know what I'm talking
Like
about?
kind of, but
How? I'm trying to remember what he says, bro.
yeah.
He has some quotables.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know what the quotes are.
No.
Oh,
He
yeah,
say
yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I couldn't.
It's water weight.
Oh yeah, I remember it's water weight.
It's
yeah.
water weight. Guys, it wasn't water weight.
Chad, it was not water weight at all. But also like, I don't know. I feel like we've already kind of said what we can on Nikocado. We just gotta see
I
more.
skipped the song. Okay, guys, we're shoving this deep in my eardrum.
It's all right. It's
So
all
that
right
I
though.
can't skip a song.
Oh, you.
No, I know. I did that one on purpose.
Oh, okay, okay. You don't like the underground theme from Terraria?
No, I just.
Is that you just don't like Terraria or something? You're a Terraria hater, huh? Huh, pal?
I love Terraria. It's Terraria, not Terraria.
Terraria.
What are you, British?
Yeah, absolutely. Aluminium. Aluminium.
Speaking of the Costco guys.
Oi, bro. Are you know I'm British? Oi. Oh, I love British people, actually. All love to British people.
I don't.
Why not?
No, I'm just kidding. They're
Oh.
fine. They're fine. I just had to play the bit up.
Where would we get Earl Grey from if we didn't have?
If we didn't have British
people.
How could we have poured all that tea in the Boston River?
Facts, bro. you know that's actually so funny that they poured tea in a river over like a 0.01% tax or something like that. It was like a
nothing tax. Yeah,
Yeah, it
we
was
tax
like-
significantly more now.
it was like 1 cent on like a ton of freaking tea. Oh great. Now we're playing Summer Splash by Dan Mason. Just perfect. And Jersey is at a guest appearance.
There he is.
Go
you all
figure.
were waiting to see him.
Go figure, man. And he changed his background to a picture of the Pope smoking a cigar.
That's hard.
Name another hard. Is that halal though?
I don't think. He's not.
Is that a kosher cigar?
He's not Jewish or Muslim. the silent clips noise, bro.
Anyways, guys, we're gonna talk about the Costco guys next. We gotta talk about them real fast. Doom or boom. We got the chicken bake and the double chunk chocolate cookie. But recently, there's been a little bit of a tiff between AJ and Big Justice, without Big Justice even knowing it. So basically, Jay Kinda Funny, who is a fellow TikToker, posted a little background clip with him and Big Justice and AJ, the Costco guys. Basically, in this clip, AJ, who is the father of the Costco guys, is just pretty rude to Big Justice, admittedly.
You think he's rude?
He's a little rude, yeah. Yeah, I mean,
I don't call it rude.
when you're looking at it as like, oh, we're making a TikTok, we're just a father and son, we're having fun. It wasn't that type of aspect.
Yeah.
It was more of like a you're an actor in this
I would
TikTok,
agree with that.
which I see as rude because that's a child. Just because it's a child.
That's fair. I feel like he was treating him more like an actor.
rather than a normal.
But like I feel like the way he sort of put it was necessarily like a little gruff, like something not a way I would talk to my own kid, but I don't think it was necessarily like problematic.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be like a little liberal snowflake or something like that, but I will say that ultimately I think that it kind of painted them in a light where it's not as nearly as respectful, especially with the pranks that they did with Jay Kind of Funny that you see after. They basically go up to people with a chicken bake and a double chunk chocolate cookie and like kind of ask the Walmart people to just eat the food they're giving them, which is just
like
super weird. Like it's Walmart
The
employees.
chicken bake
or the double chocolate chunk cookie.
Yeah, and
like they go up and say that.
Yeah, they'll just go up to like a random Walmart employee with Jay Kind of Funny. So how would you feel if you're a random Walmart employee just trying to get your check done, getting like close to minimum wage, and AJ and Big Justice, the Costco guys, come up to you and try to force feed you a freaking cookie? This literally feels like a meat canyon.
It's not a
video.
cookie. It's a
Double chocolate chunk cookie.
And we're giving it a boom.
and we're giving it a boom.
I don't know. I feel like the Costco guys are taking a darker turn.
I agree. I think they're kind of. I mean,
They're milking it.
I will say
They're clip
definitely
farming.
milking it. Dude, listen, that's all we've gotten from people this year who have blown up on that sort of stuff. We get the Hak Twa girl. She's milked the hell out of that thing.
Hak Twa.
She's milked the hell out of that thing, bro. I've seen her on interviews and stuff. I'm like, how? How did you land an interview? What are you doing?
Oui, Hak Twa.
Like I mean, if like.
You gotta say it with a
this is
country accent.
He at the bar stool.
What is this, bro? Why does he have a bar stool? POV Jersey Hawk to a spit on that thing.
I wanted him to say something about that.
I don't know. He says
skipped
nothing.
this song.
You skipped Dragon Quest OST 1. Great.
But listen, the thing is though, is that all these like people, they've been fake as hell. The thing is, all these people, they've been fake as hell this year. They've been milking the crap out of their one-hit wonder moments.
For real.
And I really think that we need to bring back a time where people were able to make clips and then move on. They need to be able to do other things that are funny to be able to reach that position, and they
Agreed.
just don't. Can you
Literally
recognize the Costco guys for anything other than chocolate chunk cookie and
Boomer
the
doom.
chicken bake or boom or doom?
Yeah, no,
They haven't
he's
done
milked
anything,
the
though.
crap out of it. And I think I'm okay with them milking it as long as it's them having fun. But I'm not okay with them milking it if it's them sitting around and harassing Walmart employees and him actively
Like demanding
taking
his son.
advantage of his son
Yeah.
and treating him like he's some worker. When in reality, we have no clue if they're making any money from this. This kid could be entirely mistreated. They have rules about this in Hollywood where you have to put that money into a savings account for the child to
kid.
get when they're 18.
And that's
When
that
it comes
makes
to
sense.
TikTok, there's no rules in place like that, and he could fully be taking advantage of Big Justice.
Mhm.
And also, why the heck do we call him Big Justice?
He's smaller than the other guys.
He's literally
You know what I
smaller
wanna
than the
talk
other
about,
guys.
too? I don't like the way Big Justice treats the Rizzler. I think that's important. I think we should bring that up.
Really?
Dude,
Does he rude to the Rizzler?
Dude, he's so mean to him.
I didn't even know that.
He's so mean to him,
The
bro.
Rizzler's such a
Jamie,
cute
can you
little
pull
boy,
it up
too.
real quick? Yeah,
Okay, that's not something that I'm going to say, okay? Kayla said that. I'm quoting what Kayla said. Kayla said that he's a cute
there's
little
nothing
boy.
wrong with calling a kid cute.
No, I
Like-
feel like it's weird if it's not in your family.
Really?
Or like if I don't personally know a kid and I see a kid online and I'm like, oh, that's so cute.
I think
Certified lover boy, certified pedophile.
I think that
I'm just kidding.
the only reason we think that is because of the over sexualization in our modern day. I feel like 20 years ago, 30 years ago, you could have said that about a kid and it wouldn't have been sexualized at all, and now it is. And it's like, why?
I guess that's
It's
fair.
kind of disgusting and sad but it's not your fault for thinking that way. It's because that's what our society has conditioned it to be. I remember literally, I would like have little cousins or whatever, and I would like play with them and be like, and like when my friends when I was a kid would be like, that's weird, like
yeah, like I'm
like,
not playing
bro.
with my little cousin. Like it's like that's not a big deal.
exactly. It's gross that that's the perspective that it puts you in, and I think that's
I
because of the
agree.
over sexualization. But anyways, that's a whole separate topic, bro. I want to talk about the way Big Justice treats the Rizzler, and it's absurd.
Yeah, I haven't
This
really
guy,
seen that much.
dude,
So
will you pull up a clip or something? Because
Big
guys,
Justice
it's pretty
mistreated.
sad, man. He's just mean to him. Like, there's just one clip where he just calls him fat,
Why is he holding the chair
like
like
4 times. And then the other guy's like, hey, it's okay. Don't be mean to the Rizzler like that. Like, that's what the Rizzler's at. I think he's their cousin, the Rizzler. So that's probably why. Well,
Right? Who wins in a cage fight?
I don't think this is good.
Rizzler or Big Justice? You know what? I like the Rizzler. The Rizzler look like he.
This is an official Stephen A. Smith video.
Who's that?
He's like one of the foremost
Let me
basketball.
Oh, I know that guy. Yeah, yeah.
Why is this a real thing?
Ponder
What type of
that.
twisted reality are we living in where Stephen A. Smith makes a video about the Rizzler and Big Justice fighting in a cage fight?
Who would win though?
Obviously, Big Justice. Obviously. That's a whole plate.
He's got a good
deadlifting.
He's got a good build, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
No, Big
The
Justice.
Rizzler, though,
actually
just give him
pumped.
some days. Just give him a couple. Dude, give the Rizzler like a couple years, bro.
Or do you think Rizzler hits that little, and then Big Justice just faints and dies?
He could hit that.
That's for real.
Dude, that's crazy. I actually didn't put that into perspective.
Yeah, me neither. We gotta figure out the freaking.
I want to find this video though. He's literally just mean to him, Brand.
Yeah,
That's not-
Big Justice mistreating the Rizzler. Spelled mistreating wrong. Don't even.
Oh,
You know what I'm looking? You know we look like bowling pins. God forbid somebody comes and take us all out with one shot. Look at this. We look like
It's
bowling.
gonna be Rizzler.
Whoa! All right, hey, all right. Hey, don't take that personally.
Oh, I didn't.
I know, but you know what? You know what I'm.
So she's being mean.
Bro, that's probably the best ice cream I ever had.
Bro, you said that last night.
can you hear it?
Yeah, yeah.
And the night before.
Yeah, basically there he's just like, yeah, he's like, that has to be the best ice cream I've ever seen. He's like, you said that last night and the night before that, and the night before that.
Now we're also. I'm not. I would never make fun of a child, in any way, shape, or form. But neither of them are small children.
Yeah, I agree.
Not to
Well, bro,
say
all the
that
comments
either
were
of
like-
them are unhealthy. That is natural as a child to have a little bit of extra weight.
But all the comments were like, Big Justice can't be talking, bro. Look at him. And I was like, damn.
Yeah, that's way too far. That seems way too far. But also like my fault. I was trying to like move it for you, but ultimately I'm not gonna be like mean to either of them because either of them
Because they're children.
they'll probably lose that weight realistically. I was chunkier as when I was younger too. I mean, like that's what happens when you're about to get ready for a growth spurt.
I was
like,
chunky
all
hell
that
in high
stuff,
school,
like,
bro.
yeah, it happens. That's what happens when you're younger, and you can never hold that against the child. But at the same time, he really needs to make a environment for the Rizzler. The people around him need to make an environment that he can feel safe in, and feel comfortable in his skin because he's a child.
Right,
know?
exactly. And being like, yeah. Well, when that one guy cuts in, which made me feel a little bit better about it. Like
For sure.
But his own dad is not saying anything about his.
Yeah, AJ
behavior.
needs to be saying
and maybe
something
he
about
says
that.
something off stream. You know, we don't really know. But I just wanted to bring that to the attention because I saw that and I was like, bro, I would hate to be the Rizzler right now.
Yeah, no, because
I would hate to be that kid that got mistreated. You know.
Also, like I feel like he's being mistreated even more than Big Justice because he's just his whole stick is like going up to women.
Yeah,
trying
it's
to
kind of like a
riz
baby
them,
Gronk type
which
thing,
is
isn't it?
weird.
It's kind of like a baby Gronk type
It is similar
situation.
to a baby Gronk situation.
They keep trying to sexualize our children, bro.
Yeah, I don't know why they're trying to sexualize children.
Weird, man. It's so weird.
I don't
Anyways.
understand it at all. But anyways,
But
let's
wait,
talk about
actually,
our
wait.
next.
There's one more thing I want to bring up about that.
Huh, yeah.
Something absolutely disgusting. We've been talking about the Costco guys for way too long with how important they are.
Yeah,
but-
they're not that important realistically.
But if you go to their videos, bro, it's like actually disgusting. If you go to their TikToks,
Their TikTok.
all the comments,
Are they really mean?
anytime their sister is in the video,
Really?
it's bad, bro. They're all, and she can't be any more than like 16, bro. But it's like all the comments are like, I don't even want to say it, bro.
Yeah, let's see if we can find one.
There's one right there. She's in that one.
What are we doing here?
No, sorry, the next one on the left of that one.
So this girl right here.
Yeah, I don't know if they deleted them, but
Oh my gosh. Okay, I see a comment right here.
Yeah.
I wonder how AJ feels going through the comment and seeing Ashley Nike Pros. Was that the search term?
That was the search term, yeah. I think they changed it, but
What?
yeah, see?
Ashley and Nike Pros now. Just put the chicken bake in the bag. Okay. Ashley Justice Nike Pros is insane, bro.
I know.
Justice Nike.
That's not pretty bad too, but
No, it's terrible, but it's obviously a joke. Dude, that's super sad.
I know, bro. It's in all of the ones that she's in are like that, and it makes me really sad too, because that's when we said the sexualization of our children, that's another thing, bro.
Yeah, no, she's young, man.
She's
Got to be
really
young,
sad.
because I'm not allowed. Dojo. Okay, but yeah, man, that's so disrespectful.
It
Nike
honestly
Pros.
makes me so upset, bro.
Yeah, because
It's
she
sad.
can't be like that old, realistically, and like, it's sad that somebody's getting sexualized like that.
I agree.
In
100%.
general, even if she was above the age of 18, it's still
weird.
sad.
Mhm.
It's still gross. She didn't mean to like freaking sexualize herself. She wasn't trying
Yeah,
to do
she
anything.
was literally just trying to do
She's
a fun thing
wearing
with her
pretty
family, bro.
non-revealing clothes as well.
I would agree. I
Like,
think she was just trying
she's
to enjoy
athletic.
something with her family.
Exactly. That's messed up. But anyways, let's talk about our next topic. We gotta
Let's
get to the
move
next
on.
thing. Speaking
No,
of
no,
sexualizing
no more about Big
minors,
Justice and Nike Pros.
Dr. Disrespect. This guy is making a comeback, possibly, or he is cementing his legacy as a creep. Personally, I think, and I've been on the record of saying this: dudes with wives shouldn't be messaging women.
At all.
Realistically, as little as possible.
But
as
okay,
little
but
as possible, you should be messaging women.
well, hold on. Can we talk about that for a second?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's stop you right there, pal.
Yeah.
I think if you have a foundation of trust.
No.
Well, I think-
I'm saying that like so I'm talking about like in
Like in a relationship context.
yeah.
Oh,
so
well,
so
then of
let's
course, yeah.
let's imagine this. So let's imagine see I have a wife and a child on the way.
Yeah.
So I can kind of talk about this. I feel like on another level because I'm actively in the situation. If I was talking to another woman about something that was not work related, and not something that I would invite my wife to,
Mm-hmm.
then I think there's an issue there. If I was making any jokes that could be seen as flirting,
Flirtatious.
that needs to be stopped right there.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, I mean, ultimately, your wife can be going through these messages as well, realistically. Not to say that there's no privacy in a relationship, but like, if Kayla ever wanted to grab my phone, look through everything, I wouldn't care at all.
Yeah, because
There's not a
yeah.
single thing I have to hide from her on my
Mhm.
phone. And I think that's an important thing to have when you have a wife and a kid. The wife and the kid comes absolutely first, and you keep yourself out of situations where it can even seem like flirting, where it can even seem unfortunate. I have a policy of not messaging a single soul under the age of 16.
well,
Personally,
that's a good policy.
which is
to have.
an amazing policy. I'm 20. That's why I say 16 rather than 18. 16
Well, plus
to 18
plus
is
even
not
people at our work, there's
Yeah,
people at
yeah.
our work who are under 18.
who are under 18. I mean, people at work, people that I would just have to talk to that are under 18,
Mm-hmm.
friends with Jersey or people that are just on stream, stuff like that. I'm absolutely fine with talking to them occasionally. I just realized Jersey's sitting in Kayla's chair. He likes that fuzzy. But yeah, I have a policy of not messaging anybody who's under the age of 16.
I think that's good policy.
Boy or girl. You have to even more be careful with girls, but I just don't do it because it just puts you in a compromising situation.
That's fair.
Even if you didn't say anything that is bad, you still can get put in a compromising situation. And I think that if Dr. Disrespect had this policy, he would never have had any of these issues.
I 100% agree.
But
well,
what we do know is around the time when he was talking to this 17-year-old, which is according to his own statement, where he emphasized minor.
and inappropriately, correct?
And inappropriately messaged a minor. That doesn't mean sexting. That's the one thing that he has come out to clarify.
Mhm.
It doesn't mean sexting. I
Mhm.
don't think, as the more this goes on, the more I think he was not sexting a minor.
And it wasn't about meeting up either,
It was not about meeting up, which is something that people had said previously, that it was about meeting up.
which I will say makes him look better.
Makes him look better.
Substantially better.
But I
however,
still believe, even if there was an inappropriate joke that was thrown out
it's
there,
not okay.
it's not okay. And it's creepy because you have a wife and a kids. And kids.
Well, and they're a minor.
And they're a minor. But also, a lot of people have thrown
Either
out.
way, you should be.
A lot of people have thrown out 17 versus 18 is not a huge jump. So I understand when people are saying 17 versus 18, not a huge jump. So most states, it's illegal to even message a 17-year-old. In the state that he's in, it's illegal, which I would say, you got to steer clear of that. If it's illegal in your state, it's illegal in your state. You shouldn't be doing it. But also, people commit crimes all the time that are like seen as like soft crimes. And I think he kind of just saw this as like a soft crime. Making an inappropriate joke to someone is a soft crime, Like you're not sexing someone, you're not directly committing the law, but you're teetering the line.
I think until we know the full context of what he said and how he said it and whatever, we'll not know how to really like correctly
Which he won't
judge
release.
him for it.
He
Which
just
he won't
keeps-
release.
He keeps giving us these things like inappropriate joke.
And that's the thing, guys. That's like kind of the main problem is that he hasn't really done anything to prove his innocence. He's made several claims, which is fine. I think you need those claims. He needs to be able to state his point. Now, what evidence does he have for that point? Because I've seen
evidence that he has done something bad, but I haven't seen
much
any
more
evidence
evidence that he's
against.
done something bad. But he hasn't. He just made claims, and anyone can go on there and say, "Well, I didn't do that, and this is why," and yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And then he's not. He's also one thing me and Brody talked about is if he sued Cody, what's his name?
Cody Connors.
If he sued Cody Connors for
Who was
defamation,
the Twitch employee who leaked all this stuff.
That would really be able to tell us, okay, he's actually telling the truth, but he's not taking any sort of legal action. If he actually did something about this, then he would be able to clear his name because legally he can't lie in court of law.
No, you can't. Well, the thing is defamation is only defamation if it's not true.
Exactly.
If you are reporting a crime that someone did, you cannot sue them for defamation. So if he was to hit Cody Connors with a defamation suit right now, today, that would immediately clear his name for me because that would mean that he has something on him.
But alas, he has not done that.
He hasn't done anything like that, which means that there's obviously some truth to what Cody Connors said. There's a reason why Twitch banned him off the platform and didn't reinstate his banning. He was compensated with money for, I would imagine, alleged defamation and loss of money, loss of income for them banning him without giving him a proper due process and proper a fair shake, talking to him before they banned him when he had a contract. So I would imagine that's what the money he got was from. But ultimately, I think defamation suit clears this. And I was talking to my brother about it a lot too. My brother was a Dr. Disrespect person that would not regularly watch Dr. Disrespect, but would watch him occasionally. Because he follows that crowd of people, the gamer. He's more on gaming streaming than even I am, and I'm actively a gaming streamer. He watches people like Pirate Software, the nickmercs of the world, the people like that. And he's basically said, no matter what happens, a defamation lawsuit basically clears this up. Because he said, if you show the screenshots of the text, it can be edited. Everything could be edited. If you show a defamation lawsuit, that can't be edited. That's under a court of law. How can you edit that? You can't do anything about that.
You can, yeah.
You really can't. So I think Dr. Disrespect's one way to clear his name right now is a defamation lawsuit against Cody Connors and Twitch if needed for breaking the contract that they supposedly had with him. And I think that everything he's saying right now is an absolute hearsay, and there's more evidence for him doing something inappropriate than him not doing something inappropriate. And until I see a defamation lawsuit, I'm going to keep saying that he's a creep. I'm not going to say that he's a pedophile because I think that line is so
being teetered on.
blurred. That line is so blurred.
Which it shouldn't be.
And I don't want to call somebody a pedophile that's not a pedophile, because if somebody's a pedophile, they deserve to rot. Like genuinely,
it's a very strong
and I don't
word.
think right now Dr. Disrespect deserves to rot. I just think he's a bad dude.
I would have to agree for the most part.
And if he clears his name, he could clear his name. I could be wrong. I could absolutely be wrong. I'm a human just like he is. He can make mistakes. I can make mistakes. We can both make mistakes and still be good people at the end of this. But he has to show me that this action was just a mistake, not a full life thing.
But at the very least, we know that Dr. Disrespect struggles with infidelity.
Yeah, he cheated on his wife
doesn't-
around the same time that this happened.
Exactly. Wow, really?
Around when he was 35. when he was on Twitch, he cheated on his wife, and he told everybody publicly about cheating on his wife when he didn't have to.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing. He didn't have to do this, but he did come out with his talk to his fan base about his mistakes.
So it shows us that he struggles with infidelity.
But it also shows him that he's willing to own up to his stuff. To be fair.
Well, he didn't own up to this one, but
He hasn't. Well,
until he had to.
no, but also he has said it in the backgrounds that there was a contract that he had with Twitch when they paid him out the rest of his contract that he couldn't talk about it unless one of them broke the confidentiality.
And then they did, and
Which
then he
Cody
still didn't
Connors
break
broke
it.
the confidentiality.
Yeah, but he still
and then
didn't break his side for a while, which I also thought
about a
was
week.
weird. It was only a week.
I think it was only a week.
But
yeah.
but it was he broke the contract as soon as the news came out about Dr. Disrespect doing that. So it was actually months before Dr. Disrespect made a response.
Wait, what do you mean?
Because the
Cody
contract
Connors?
would have been breached as soon as the documents from Twitch got leaked for why he got banned.
No, but that was Cody Connors that leaked that, and it was about a week later that Dr. Disrespect responded.
On Twitter, that's
Yeah.
when he responded a week later on Twitter.
Yeah.
But the way why take a break for 3 months after that?
Oh,
Or like
are
a
you talking
month?
about like after everything happened?
Like after we
yeah,
finally
no,
figured out why
when he
got
took
banned,
that vacation, that's
weird.
very damning evidence, honestly.
That was weird. And the wording of his tweet. And okay, and
I think it could have been that his family was getting hate.
You know what I also want to talk about is the amount of red flags in that tweet and in the way he's addressed this in the video and nonstop.
Mm-hmm.
He always is like, there was no legal wrongdoing. I didn't do anything illegal. That is like, I mean, like red flag over and over again.
No, it's
for,
a huge. It's huge, yeah.
The P word, you know.
I would agree.
If you look at any video where they catch pedophiles, they're constantly trying to make any sort of excuse like that. Well, why is this wrong? Or they'll say, why is this wrong? Oh, it's illegal. There is so much more to morality than whether something is legal or illegal.
Yeah, no, I would
And
argue
that's
that
what these guys don't understand.
I would argue that if you base all of your morality based off of legal principles, you have no morality.
Yeah, I would agree. Or
Well,
you base your entire morality off of it's just all subjective at that point.
Because specifically with
your
sexual
morality-
assault cases as well. I mean, a lot of these people don't get put up forever. They don't get put away forever.
And yeah. I
So
agree.
ultimately, just that right there, I already disagree with that, and I
Mm-hmm.
can't do anything to fix that legally, and so I can't
So am I just
So if I base my anything off legal morality, I can't do it.
it's really absurd. Sexual assault and rape.
Or people that
rape
like make
all the
fake
time.
donate. We were talking about charities before this stream, and like how there's about
Yeah.
a bunch of bad charities. Well, those people don't get punished. They don't really
not
get
harshly
punished
at all or anything.
Yeah.
It's very absurd. But and that's our sort of our legal system. So are we supposed to say like we don't base all of our morality on? If you do, I would suggest looking into morality some more because it's a very dangerous thing.
No, I base my legal off of my morality.
Exactly.
Which is
what you should
then
do.
is based off of a couple of different things. I mean, when it comes to ultimate bottom line morality, it is absolutely my beliefs in the Christian God and Jesus. If you look at over that baseline, then we start talking about, like talking to people around me that I very heavily trust. And then I start talking about that morality side of things. Because ultimately you can look at the Bible and you can find a baseline morality, but sometimes with very minute details, sometimes you gotta talk to people about it too.
Well, and I think the thing is about morality is that morality is objective. I wholeheartedly believe morality is objective.
It can be.
I would say there is a you don't think
I thought you said subjective. My fault.
No.
I thought you said
I think it's
objective. It is. Yeah, no.
Because
There's a right and wrong thing to do.
There's an objective right and wrong thing to do that is innately built within us. And if you don't have that sort of understanding, if you don't have a clear conscience like that, which is what we're seeing from someone like Dr. Disrespect or other
People who have
predators,
people who have been creeps. Let's just say creeps, because I don't want to throw predator out there. I don't want to label him because again, no legal wrongdoing. That is a legal word.
I think that those are people who are obviously not in their right state of mind if they're missing that basic human conscience.
Agreed.
And I think that kind of sums that up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we need to talk about that too much more. I
No.
think what we should talk about is something fun,
COD
something
Black Ops
amazing.
6. The final countdown.
Oh my
It comes out
gosh,
October 25th, I believe.
And I am not excited to wait for a month and a half.
No, me neither, dude. I was seeing
That
clips
beta?
today, and I was like, dude, I want to
play
it
again,
again.
bro. I was literally
Yeah,
thinking
man.
about this. I was like, dang, I can't wait to go home and play Black Ops 6. And then I was like, oh yeah,
I can't.
The beta's over.
Yeah, it's over.
Dude, it was honestly the most fun I've had on a Call of Duty. For his voicemail. Yeah, I get so many spam calls. I'm just like, shut up. But yeah, it's I don't know, bro. It's the most fun Call of Duty I've played since
I'm so excited for
BO4.
zombies, man.
Zombies.
The whole time I was
Zombies
playing the
look
game, I was
good.
like, dude, I gotta play zombies. I want to play zombies so bad.
Zombies. I'm really excited for zombies.
Yeah, dude.
I hope Liberty Falls is really good. But I know for a fact that Tournaments is gonna be good.
Yeah, dude,
Look
it
at
just
that
looks
thing.
so
That thing
nice.
looked amazing.
I
bro.
think Liberty Falls has a big chance to reevaluate now after everything they've released. I think they can definitely reevaluate.
they can make it work.
Make
And-
the tone a little bit better, and honestly, realistically, if it has to be an entry point for people who are new to zombies,
yeah.
that's fine. That's fine. I'll still play it. I'll probably still play it.
But
Realistically,
yeah, but like what is going to be the one I'm going back to more often?
Definitely
Probably
Terminus.
Terminus.
Definitely
But
Terminus.
I think it's cool that they are allowing an entry gate, which is fine. Once they explained that and how they are going to make the rest of the maps more like Terminus, that made me come around a little bit more. But
agreed.
but
I mean, we
the-
literally watched the Terminus gameplay for
yeah,
like 30
dude.
minutes last.
While we
last
were
stream.
we were like, oh.
Yeah, dude,
Watching
that was
last
a-
time. We
yeah.
went brain dead and we just started talking about it. But
I'm really
the
excited.
multiplayer. What did you think?
I want.
I want to hear your opinion on.
I said this to you before the podcast. I think Jackal needs just a little bit more of a nerf, and then we'll be good. Because I think the
Interesting.
XM4 right now is the XM4 is an assault rifle.
It's a great weapon.
It's a great weapon. I think it's probably the best assault rifle. I'm gonna come out and say it. For now, as the weapons we've unlocked, I think it's probably the best.
Well, what
assault
was the
rifle.
other two options? The AK. I don't remember what it was. It was Vanguard. It was called the Vanguard.
But I didn't see anybody else using
I
it.
saw one person use that gun, and I was like, I'm not gonna use it.
But the Jackal, a good opponent to the Jackal is the Tonto?
Tonto.
People said the Tonto is good.
Tonto's really good.
Yeah,
you only
that's
get it
what
at
I
level 30 though, and once I hit level 30, it was time for me to go to bed because I
Yeah,
stayed
no,
up.
that was
playing.
me too, bro.
Yeah,
I hit level.
wanted to try it out.
I hit level 30 and I was like, man, I cannot. I've been playing this game for 5 hours now.
Yeah, bro, it was time to go to bed by the time I did.
Yeah, I was.
But it was really strong, dude. I would die to that thing more than the Jackal, to be honest.
Yeah, and I think that I think ultimately what it is we're just seeing the SMGs being revamped, and I'm honestly okay with that.
I like the
I'm okay
changes,
with
yeah.
that. I think if the SMG ends up being a bigger class than it normally is, I think that I'm okay with that because I like closer up fighting.
I like,
and it's way more
well,
fun.
and with the movement in BO6, I feel like that's going to be sort of the meta of this game. Because if you look at the last few,
omnidirectional is so
if you
fun.
look at the last few games, like the Modern Warfares and Vanguard, they were a lot more. I would say the ARs were the better class, and
Yeah.
some of the older games where movement was like BO. If you look at some of the other Black Ops, the submachine guns were generally categorized as better because the BO6 or the Black Ops series always has like vamped up movement. And I think when you have that vamped up movement, that's when you want to like run and gun type of deal.
For sure.
With
I
the
think it's
submachine.
very fun.
And I think that's why that submachine guns are kind of meta
And the
right now in
omnidirectional movement is going to make
So
zombies
nice,
more
bro.
fun too.
Yeah, it will.
It's gonna make zombies a lot more fun. It's gonna bring about a whole new age of like training and weaving through things. It's gonna be so much more satisfying.
It's gonna be
to weave
crazy.
through things.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people detractors though on the omnidirectional movement.
Detractors?
A lot of people hate it. Detractors, people that don't like it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I haven't seen a single complaint about it.
Well, when I was posting TikToks and shorts about COD and my experience so far, people were saying, I hate the omnidirectional movement. I'm going to stay away from Black Ops 6.
Really?
There was a couple comments that said that. And obviously that's 1 in a million because, we got 10 likes for every one comment. that says
Exactly.
that. But like ultimately, I am very interested in seeing that those people don't like it.
I was interested as well. I think from what I will say, when I loaded up the game, it took me like a good 3 or 4 games to feel really like I could really use it.
That's true.
Well.
That's true. I think it's a learning curve.
yeah,
Just like
like-
anything though. But that if they just released the same Black Ops as before, then it wouldn't be
it would
fun.
be boring. Yeah, I agree. They can't release. They have to change things up, and I think that it would be cool if it's something they continue with for the rest of Call of Duty. It would be cool if it's something that they leave for this one. I feel like either way I'd be fine with.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think it's a really good addition. I think it just takes some getting used to. It's very different.
One thing I want to ask you. I think you either love it or hate it. I want to talk about one specific map, Skyline. Did you like Skyline or did you hate it?
Is that the
That's the one on the
with
top
the
of the
pool?
hotel. Yep.
It was
That is the one that feels like Black Ops
it
the
was
most to me.
probably my least favorite map.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree, bro. I agree. Well, the thing is, okay. Well, one that was fun. I forget what it's called. The HVT map, though. I think what is it called? Hardpoint? No, that's not Hardpoint. That's what is it called?
you can. I mean, we
The
can
game
just
mode.
explain.
The game mode with the HVT. So basically, you have a.
Oh yeah, the
somebody's-
president. But all of them you can have HVT on. All the maps.
Yeah, I know, but I think
Oh.
it played really well on that one.
Oh, on that map, HVT.
That map,
I don't think I
HVT
ever
played
played
really
HVT on that map.
Well, the reason why is because Skyline, you can lock yourself in a room.
That's true. I
The
did like
security
the button.
systems?
The button thing is cool. I thought that was
That's
interesting.
secure. It changes the map if you do the security system. It makes you have to go everywhere differently, which means it almost feels like two different maps.
It is interesting, like how that works. Yeah, yeah.
I think
when it
the
shuts
one-
off the doors, you kind of got to maneuver around. I played Hardpoint and Dom on that map, Domination.
Yeah.
And that
Domination and Hardpoint are not that fun on that map.
I will say
I
they
think
no they
TDM
aren't. But watching
TDM
people
and
lock
the
up the
HVT
room
was.
for the Hardpoint in that room was kind of cool. Like
Yeah, I guess
it
that's
being the
true, that's
method.
true.
I feel like the doors in that room are a good addition. I think without that map would be dreadful to play on.
I agree.
Now it's like whatever.
I think that maybe because we only had 6v6 game modes, that's probably what made it a little bit worse.
Well, did you play the mosh pit? I forgot what it was called. There was another
Core
mosh
mosh
pit.
pit is what I played. Oh, the other mosh pit?
Mhm.
I did not know.
Oh my guys, it was so fun.
Was it less
It was
people?
no, it was 6v6, but it was like super small maps.
Oh,
Like
really?
smaller than the smallest map in the core. If you know that
Dang.
one, where it's like the big thing in the middle and then it's in the four sides. It's like the big square. I think
Yeah,
it's in
yeah.
Iraq
Uh-huh.
or Iran.
Babylon?
Yeah, Babylon. Yeah, yeah. There's a map called Pit. And
it's just
it's like a mining it's like a cave.
Okay.
And it's literally like
Yeah, I mainly only played either Core Mosh Pit or I played a game of Gunfight.
oh, okay. I
Mainly
never
core
played the
mosh pit.
gunfight map. I never played that gunfight map. I didn't
Really?
play gunfight.
Well,
it fun?
Gunfight was fun, but also I was like,
It's
my
different
okay. So I was
style,
playing
for
with
sure.
Josh, my brother, and he does not like Gunfight, and so I said, we just won't play Gunfight.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I was like, I will just not play Gunfight, and I played one game of Gunfight, and we got paired with some super sweats. And
I
was
saw
just
you guys.
like-
I saw that stream.
I was just like, I'll pass on Gunfight for now. I think it's just gonna be a bunch of sweats on it.
There have been leaks of an 8v8 gunfight
That'd be fun.
on, and I think that'd be kind of crazy because once you die, you're out in gunfight for the round.
I think Gunfight's cool. I'm gonna be excited to see Search and Destroy.
Well, I heard that they might not be doing it
At all?
for this game. That's what I heard
No.
someone say. I thought they were, but I heard a buddy of mine said they weren't, and I don't know if I
do
believe
Search
that.
and Destroy. I'm gonna be so sad, bro.
Search and Destroy is a big deal for a lot of
It
COD
is, bro.
players.
Well, because
It has its
the
own
idea of
community.
permadeath is just so much fun.
It's cool. It's cool.
It's so much fun.
That's why people like gunfight too.
Yeah, well, that's why I like Fortnite. I mean, not to say anything. It's like that's why we love Fortnite. We love Fortnite.
like Fortnite. Fortnite.
But yeah, like permadeath is so much more. It makes a game so much more fun because it's no longer about KD ratio. It's no longer about pushing everything.
It's about survival.
It's about survival. Yeah, it's about survival. It's about an objective. It's about doing
double
things.
chocolate chunk cookie.
Boomer doom. But yeah, I'll be sad if they don't add that.
I just don't my pants.
Dude, I'm about to pee my pants, so we might have to wrap up this pod
We might have to wrap it up before Brody.
before there's a
booms or
little
dooms.
puddle.
There's a little puddle.
Before I soil my pants because of Black Ops 6. All right. Well, guys, check out the last podcast. This is the new podcast channel. Check it out.
See you guys.